Alright, we made our way to the fishing hole. I got a little tiny squarebill I'm going to start off with here today. I don't know how good it'll be. It's 30 January. About 8:44 in the morning. And it's like 30 or 63 degrees. So it's really nice and humid, overcast. Oh crap, I'm already slipping and sliding. So we're gonna try to tie into a couple here at this little pond. Make sure I'm all lined up. So I brought this one little squarebill, and of course it's already messed up. This one little tiny squarebill, and then some soft plastics. I brought a worm, a fluke, and a Christie craw. Oh, there we go. So I love these little squarebills for ponds like this, even though they're sometimes a little tough to fish because they're light, and today there's a little bit of wind, so I'm already hung up. So hopefully I won't lose this guy. Oh, and I am. Son of a. So I initially started off with a little tiny squarebill, baby bass colored, but I got caught in a tree and I broke the squarebill off of it. Actually, I got the lure back, but the squarebill actually broke. So it's more like a jerkbait now. So I'm switched to this little Christie craw. All right, we're getting to the next spot here. It's right over here, just around the bend, but it's kind of tough to fish because there's not a lot of angles you can get in without spooking the fish. So I'm gonna cast into here first, maybe. Now, this is a tough little spot, but has a fun little bass in here. Alright, I'm gonna pitch it out over here a little bit. Fix my angle. So I'm going weightless, so it takes a second for it to get down to where it needs to be. And all I'm going to do is just kind of drag it along the bottom. I have a feeling that there's big bass in here, but the biggest I've caught is probably maybe 1.5 pounds. But I think that there are at least a couple big ones in here. The water's really clear. The water's really clear, so I'm gonna have to be kind of oh, there we go. Got him. There we go. We got a nice little guy here on that little zoom, not zoom, on the Yum Christie Craw, little green one, the baby. Nice little bass. Nice little guy. All right, we're gonna throw him back. But here's that little Christie Craw. I've always fished with the full size, but I got these babies the other day at Bass Pro. I bought this and like the green pumpkin and the blue. All right, so I'm caught in the tree ahead. There we go, we got it down. I'm caught there. So, all right, so we got one out of there so far. Let's pitch to the deeper water to the right again. Let that spot calm down a little bit. Okay, now I'm caught on this tree. So that was a neat little catch. I've never been here in the summer. I just started fishing this spot maybe the last 3 times I brought the wife up to school. So yeah, it's relatively new to me. But oh, there's another one. Oh, this is a big one. We got a big one, guys. We got a big one. So this is a big one. This is a big fella. This is one of those that I was talking about that are in here. Yeah, so there we go. I knew that there was one in here. Let's get this guy in because I'm gonna step in the water a little bit. But oh damn, let's get this guy in. Oh yeah, so we just caught this thing. Pretty decent. I don't know if you got a good picture of it or not. I don't have my scale on me. I'm gonna get them back because look at that belly. I'm gonna get her back in there. But yeah, so that was good. So we got the big one out of the way. And there she goes. So I cast it into the deeper water over here to the side on that little baby Christie Craw. So that was pretty exciting for a Saturday morning. There's a rule that I heard that if you can, maybe not consistently, but when you can start catching 4-pounders, that you're doing something right as far as your presentations and your skills are getting more refined. Because yeah, everyone can get lucky, but to start catching fish of that caliber, it kind of shows that you are doing something right, because the fish don't get that big by accident, you know. So one more cast here and then we're going to move on down to a couple more spots. I wanted to fish fast today, so I really wasn't looking forward to fishing with any soft plastics or creature baits, because I was really wanting to come here and like make a trip or two around the pond with that little squarebill, but that just was. Take a whip over there and see. Oh, there we go. Got him. All right, so we got another little guy here. So not as green as the other ones. This one almost looks, well, not terrible. So this little green baby Christie Craw is doing its thing today. So I'm gonna go back over there in a second on that one side, but I'm gonna cast over here and see if it's kind of dangerous spot because there's a tree in front of us in between where I casted and where I'm at. So you could get hung up and it could be bad, but you know, that's where they live. It'd be a good spot for to like run a frog over, just like how I ran that little Christie Craw over. If someone's interested, it might come up, and then that little deviation in what you do might trigger a bite. But if you had like a small John boat or like a little kayak, you can come over here and it would be really fun to pitch jigs and other things to yep, I'm on that tree. Let's swope that over and try that cast again. Let's fix my... So when you do get these, make sure the appendages are separated from the main body, because like some soft plastics, they come attached, and it's really good if they do come attached, because it really keeps them in line, you know, in the bag. But once you start using them, separate them from the body, like you have to do with some of the rage tails, so their appendages are appendaging. And the water I'm fishing in now is probably like 2 feet deep. It's really a long, like, oh, there we go. Got him. So another little 10-incher, not bad. And then fire out to that tree, further out to that tree. Now that's the same tree where we caught the big one on the right side of it. So, but we caught the little one, that first fish, right alongside that tree. So this is starting to get a little too deep. Oh, look what I found. Nice. I don't have no place to put it. Oh, this is gonna be, I'm gonna have to, oh, I got my battery bag. Put it in my battery bag. So now I just have to make sure I know what battery is good. The reason why I use this is to keep them dry, but it also, I'm gonna put them in on my cell phone. Put that in here, so it may safeguard me from getting a hook in the leg. So we're coming up to a spot over here where the last time I was here, I fell in. I got totally soaked, and it was a nightmare. I had to go actually buy some clothes to get home because I tried to go across this makeshift bridge. Now, a few times I actually did it, and I did it successfully. But the last time the water was higher, I had the same, pretty much same outfit, fit my fishing pants, and there used to be a rope that was across here that you could hold on to. I'm not going to try to do that today, but I am going to try to fish this little spot over here. But the bad thing with the pallets is that they would move, they would teeter-totter and seesaw wherever you would step. They would, like, well, maybe I can get across it, and they're slipperier than hell. But the water's a lot lower today than it was that day. But I did catch a little bass over here on, oh, there we go. There. So, all right. There's a rough little hook set. There we go. I guess I have one. Yeah, nice one too. Oh, he ate it. That's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of. And I don't have my pliers on me. Yep, he ate it. You know what? He's worth more to me alive than me getting that hook. So if he can throw that, which he very well could, then he can live. He's not bleeding, so I would much rather do that and sacrifice $1.75 of gear to let him live another one, because that's one of those that are almost to the mature age of spawn. There we go. Oh, another nice one. All right, here we go. I don't know, that might be 6 or 7 for the day. Nice one. Yeah, this is going to be tough, but we'll take a cast or two just to prove our point. Might be a little... Oh, there's one. Yep. Oh. It really hit. Try that one again. But I'm not going to cast out there just yet. I'm going to make a backhand cast under this right there and see. Looking for any twitch, because it's relatively mild and like no wind right now, so any twitch on that line, I'm setting the hook. There we go, got him. Ooh, nice one too. Caught on that tree, dang it. Let me see if I can get in the water a little bit. Ooh, it's deep. All right. Can he swim us out of here is what the thing is. I don't know if I can pull that this far without my line breaking and him. Oh, there we go. So, another decent one. Really pretty. But it was fun where we caught him. Like, we were pitching into cover. We don't have a bass boat, we don't have a boat, we don't have a canoe, we don't have a kayak. But pitching into cover like that with monofilament line,